What is distracted driving? Some common examples include the following.
Yeah, she's lining up. What do you think about The Incredibles 2?
I'm excited. I'm really excited.
Yeah.
It's been like 14 years,
Wow.
so
Yeah.
looking forward to it. How does distracted driving affect the community? In 2015, 3,477 people were killed in crashes involving a distracted driver. Driver distraction is responsible for more than 58% of teen crashes. Who is impacted by this problem?
I definitely do text and drive sometimes. I think it's just a habit I have. Even though I know the dangers of it and I've seen the dangers of it, I feel like it's just a habit that's really hard to break. And I'm still working on it, but it's just like something that I don't even notice I'm doing. So
Okay, so I know it's bad, but I do text and drive. It really depends. It depends on who's texting me. If it's like some of my closest friends, I'll answer. But I try to answer more so at like a stoplight or like at the side of a street or something. I think other things that I do in terms of distractive driving would be like Waze, looking at my phone to get the directions. I know it does say it on the speaker system, but I find that sometimes it doesn't say it in time, so I miss my turn. So I do definitely look at my phone for that. And also, changing the songs on my playlist. Sometimes my playlist isn't that great and you're like, oh, I really want to listen to this song, and you're kind of trying to find it. I do talk on the phone, but it's over my speaker system, so I don't have like a handheld device or anything of that sort. It's more so like through my speaker system, so I can just talk. But those are really my means of being a distracted driver.
So me personally, I don't drive, so I'm usually a passenger in my friends' cars, and they text a lot, but I don't really like say too much when they're texting and driving. But as a passenger, it makes me like really uncomfortable, and like sometimes I can see them like almost get into an accident or like have like little minor mistakes on the road. So it definitely worries me, and like it worries me about my safety.
So I definitely text and drive, or do all types of things when I'm driving. I know it's bad, but I think the solution to the problem is more so. It's like a mental thing, because if you know about FOMO, which is the fear of missing out, or nomophobia, it's like a phobia of not having your phone with you, or phone separation anxiety. I think that is the root of the problem, because people are so attached to their phone. And so if you think about it, you're in the car, you're driving, like you want to check your phone. So, if I check my phone once while I'm driving, it's not a big deal. So then it becomes a habit, and you think that you can do it again. So the risk isn't as high, it's not as great. So I think those things are like part of the problem. Barriers to resolution. As social media advances, phone addiction increases. Phone addiction has been compared to gambling. Just as gamblers get a thrill from pulling down the lever of a slot machine, phones give people rewards such as notifications, text, emails, and validation through social media. Nursing interventions. Primary prevention includes educating community members on the risk associated with distracted driving. Parents have a huge impact on their teens' driving habits, so having frequent conversations surrounding the issue can reinforce good habits. With secondary prevention, nurses can conduct surveys in schools or in doctors' offices to see what current attitudes drivers hold towards distracted driving and what their current habits are. Tertiary prevention includes having support systems for drivers who struggle with distraction. These support systems can help hold drivers accountable and help them stop bad habits. This area focuses on helping drivers put down the phone and understand that they do not need to check their phone constantly while driving. One way to see if these nursing interventions have been effective is by conducting more surveys to see if driving habits have improved. Also, nurses can look at trends to see if the number of motor vehicle accidents related to distracted driving has decreased. An ANA standard of practice specific to this problem is outcome identification. Nurses can help patients individually identify outcomes that can help them overcome distracted driving. The Healthy People 2020 goal is to reduce the number of motor vehicle crash-related deaths. The QSEN safety and evidence-based practice are both important for distracted driving. Nurses can provide safety to their patients by ensuring that they are aware of the risks that are associated with risky driving behaviors. Nurses can use evidence-based practice to inform their education programs and to stay up to date with the best ways to promote safe driving. A national patient safety goal is to identify patient safety risks. As previously mentioned, it is important for drivers to understand the risk, but it is equally as important for passengers to understand the risk as well so that they can be advocates for themselves and tell drivers to put their phones away.
Hey, you should put your phone away.
Oh, okay.